Respected Sadhaka Shrota friends, welcome another day to do our tapasya of trying to tune to the great rishis and masters through the study of our Shastras, thereby to know very clearly what we have to achieve in our life for the ultimate liberation and how to achieve it. Gratitudes to you all, congratulations to you all, submissions that may this mission of ours do not stop for any reason till we reach that greatest, grandest truth. May the divinity bless all those who pray to Him for this endeavor from the depth of their heart, who have known the importance of the Adhyatmika Jivana. The 13 Vyaktitvas of Lokasevaka, Dharmastapaka Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, Bhasha, Jnata. Let us water these plants, or let us give all the required manure for these petals to blossom for our Vyaktitva named lotus to become fully blossomed for its own beauty and also for the additional beauty to the world. Always available to us are these six sources of blessings: Parabrahma Tattva, Ishvara Tattva, Jaganmata Tattva, the Devata Ganas, the Guru Ganas, the Shastra Ganas, fully plentifully available and most coveted, beautiful human being life we got, having all the abilities, opportunities, lots of talents also. Just it has to click to us that all these have to be used for the best of the purpose. The inner and outer problems won't last for long time for those who are serious and sincere. Anyway, the grace divine when invoked that gives power sufficient to counter all these obstacles also while wanting to do sadhana. We are studying the Smriti Grantha named Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. After that, we are studying Adi Shankara's Granthas, 12th Grantha. We started yesterday, Charpata Panjarika Stotra. Then, last 2 3 months, more than that, our Skanda Purana Parayanam, giving us so much of knowledge, information, data for Viveka, Vairagya, Bhakti, Jnana through so many stories and prasangas. And the delight for more than last 40 days we are having of doing our Prasthanatraya Parayana Mundaka Upanishad. We are doing Pratama Mundaka, Pratama Khanda. We will be concluding today. So, in that first session of Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana Adhenam out of 6 prakaranas, second Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakarana, we are studying. The speciality in our classes is the speaker speaks nothing out of his head or hat. Everything is on the basis of our wonderful Shastras. What our rishis have given us the treasure of wisdom. So that way we have speciality that Rishi Parampara Jnana only we are gaining. In the second Prakarana, 13th Sarga, we are studying Shama Nirupanam. In the Shama Nirupanam, the way Bhagavan Vasishtha explains here, the glory of this quietened mind, Shamitamana, and its outcome or benefits or results, perhaps nowhere we see in so many details. It's only is we have to be very sharp, very subtle, very quiet to catch in and through every shloka what he is trying to drive into our hearts. In Vedanta, what happens is it appears that it is understood. That's how the mind cheats us. अच्छा समझ गए ना अब आगे बढ़ो. No, the counter for it is what? We have to pause, wait there, and completely catch that weight of that whole meaning which the Guru wants to convey. Some places the thought is easy to catch, but in that place it is not the thought that he means. Means what he means is how deeply you have taken that thought to yourself. Like the parents say every day to the children, ye karo, ye mat karo. Then which child do not know what parents say? But the purpose of their saying same thing every day is for the children to deeply grasp that instruction, guidance, or the care to their heart so that they implement it and they get benefit out of it. If in one saying of parents or teachers, the children or students grasp it and implement, that is so great. And even after thousands of sayings, if the children do not catch it, do not take it to their heart, there's no use at all of that teaching, that listening. Here also, gurus have committed. They are not tired or anything. Continuously they bombard till that is totally screwed into us, nailed into us, the importance of that particular aspect of Adhyatmika Jivana Sadhana. Here it is Shama. The summary of all that is, if the mind has become Shama, Shamita Mana becomes the Buddhi. Okay, that Buddhi, now it is Shamita Mana, which is no more disturbed, distracted from any inner and outer reasons. That Buddhi is so sharp, so subtle that any aspect it wants to understand, whether it is the ultimate truth, whether it is Maya, whether it is a Prakriti, whether it is Jiva Jagat Ishvara, whether the Kala, the Desha, the Nirantara modifications happening, the Karma Siddhanta, every aspect crystal clearly that Buddhi will be able to grasp. Point one. Point two, that Buddhi will be able to know what is ultimate, what is to be sought without any ambiguity. Not like us now. There is dullness in us, hesitation in us, and no strength, energy at all in us, even to focus. Forget about listening, thinking, understanding. Buddhi gains that beautiful power when it is Shamita. See, the things, everything will be understood. Everything so transparent, so crystal clear. No dhundulasapan in the mana, in understanding everything. That is the meaning, the power of the Shamita mana, Bhagavan Sri Vashishtha ji trying to drive it. Same thing in Yoga Bhasha is called as Ekagra Chitta. No Kshipta, no Munda, no Vikshipta. That Ekagra Chitta can do Sampragnata Samadhi. It can do the Sampragnata Yoga. It can do the Viveka Khyati. It can have the Paravairagya. That can lead to the Samskara Sahita Vritti Nirodha. That can lead to Rutambara Prajna. That can lead to Asampragnata Yoga. That can lead to Swarupa Pratishtha. Ekagra Bhumi. So too in sports, in arts, in professions, everywhere. The knowledge gained and knowledge implemented are easily done by an individual whose chitta is ekagra or whose mind is shamita. For a shamita person, there are no problems. If anything appears, the solution is just like the amalaka in the hand. Karatala amalakavatu. Keeping all these beautiful benefits in mind, Sri Vashishtha ji driving to Sri Rama's heart and our hearts the importance of Shama. So we are trying to understand it. Lots of shlokas we have seen. Maybe in this big chapter of 84 shlokas, around 55, 56 we have seen. Some 20, 22 more are there. Let us see further some more delicious, tasty, nectarine shlokas with the meaning. Spend 3 minutes in our prarthana. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Guruvehi Purvam Vadavakya Pramanadaha Vyakhyata Sarva Satchastraha Nityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Ramanama Varanane. Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishtamane Nitya Namaskurmahe विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नदा स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्तियोग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन कैवल्य मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदांत प्रक्रियाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने निष्ठित अस्माकं सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्त शिष्य साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु श्रोतॄणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन प्रेरणोत्साह ज्ञानादीनां प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्य दिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागानां पुनर्वाप्ति देश निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग तपस्या साधना सेवादि दिव्य आध्यात्मिक कर्मणां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणात् आरभ्य शाश्वतरूपेण समग्र संपूर्णरूपेण वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सम्यक् प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रचारद्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायां आगतानां सर्वेषां श्रोतृमहानुभावानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति भगवत भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति सेवा भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति देशभक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायण अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि आचार्येभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यद सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्र मोक्षमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं दृष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति शीघ्राय यस्मादानन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम द्वितीय मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणं शम निरूपणं नाम त्रयोदश सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। Friends, we have seen yesterday here 58th mantra, if you feel like saying it. यानि दुःखानि या तृष्णाः दुस्सहाये दुराधयः तत् सर्वं शान्तचेतसु तमोर्केष्विव नश्यति। यानि दुःखानि, any number of dukhas, ya trishnaha, any number of illogical imaginary trishnas, desires which are disturbing our heart all the time. Dussahaye duradhayaha, the unbearable, any number of mental anxieties, tensions, excitements, regrets, miseries, whatever they are, tat sarvam, all of them, shanta chetasu, the people whose chitta achieved the shanta sthiti, the shama sthiti, nashyati, they all get destroyed. Example, Tamaha Arukeshu Iva. As the sun rises in the eastern horizon, how the entire darkness gets dispelled. So the thickness of the darkness, the vastness of the darkness before Bhagavan Surya arrives looks to be so infinite. But once the sun comes with his infinite power of light and heat, everything goes away. In the same way, how many ever our dukkha's, trishnas, duradhayaha, adi means mental problems. Whatever the big they are in quantity, but if we bring our chitta to the shama sthiti, shanta sthiti, all of them get dispelled because two reasons. Wherever they are solvable, the solutions are known. Wherever they are not solvable, they are made to be accepted by that Shanta Chitta. Thereafter, there is no problem at all. See that clarity of thought given by our Bhagavan Vasishtha. But you have to become very shrewd, sharp to catch it. Bring the mana to the Shanta Sthiti. Need not be carried away by anything, any opinions, any of the past experiences. Let it be in the present, be in that unagitated state. When it is unagitated, unaffected. Toward the end of this chapter, around in 7 or 8 shlokas, the Shanta Chitta will be more beautifully elaborated. We will be listening from the mouth of Bhagavan Sri Vasishtha himself. So, all the adhis, all the dukkhas, all trishnas, which really give so much torture to us, Manashanta gone. This is what we saw yesterday. Then Manohi Sarva Bhutanam Prasadam Na Tathendor Yatha Shanti Janesh Janita Kautukam. So there are two Shantis that are shown here. One is Manohi Sarva Bhutanam Prasadam Adhigachati. Either in Nidra or in the fulfillment of desire, for the time being, the mind of the beings comes to a prasannata sthiti temporary. One example. Second is Indoho. When a cool rays of the moon are there, it includes all social statuses, national political scene, or the weather and atmosphere. All of them also are when conducive. The cost of living is normal. तब भी जा करके मन शांत होता है. But these two shantis are not as great as the shanti obtained through the niyata mana, the shamita mana. That's what he says. Shante jane janita kautukam. है ना? Shante jane janita kautukam. The kutuhalata, the contentment, janita born in the shanta jana who has brought his mind into his control. Because controlled mind, whichever the desha we go to, whichever the kala we are in, whichever the vastu vyakti we are with, whichever the paristhiti it is, how much ever odd it is, this shanta janita vyakti, he just conquers that. It won't touch him at all. Like you have a bullet for a jacket, the bullets are hit, nothing happens to us. So therefore, wherever we are, if we really want to be peaceful, in spite of everything around us, only way is Shamita Mana. Mana is Shanta, quiet. Shanta Mana is Mana freed from influence of uh, thoughts brought by the senses, perceptions, or freed from the inner vasanas. Absolutely undisturbed mind. You know, when the rivers start from the source, they are not polluted from any other mountainous water which brings the dirt, etc. Pure it is. In that way, when the thoughts are in the state, that's called Shanta Chitta. So the peace in that, the Shanti in it, in that, the Prasannata in that is unconditional, therefore, any day greater than the conditional peace which was said earlier. Any desire fulfilled, Shanta. Weather atmosphere is Shanta. But when the desires become more, can't fulfill them, then again Ashanti. So too, if the weather atmosphere gets changed, we disturb. But if the mind is brought into control, wherever he is actually equivalent to Sashanti Vadhigachati Sthita Pragya only. That is what it is. Next, Shamashalini Sauhard Pati Sarveshu Jantushu Sujane Paramam Tattvam Swayameva Prasidati. Most beautiful shloka is this one. Excellent shloka. Maja, Maha, Maja. This is the main one. Where it is Shamashalini, Sujane. So to Sauhardavati Sarveshu Jantushu Sujane. A Sujana person, who is Sujana? Who has got Shama in him. What is the expression of that? Shama Sarveshu Jantushu Sauhardavati. Pause a minute to feel the meaning of that. Sarveshu Jantushu. Jantu means whichever is born, whichever has life, whichever is conscious. It can be a microbe also. It can be any bigger than the biggest living being also. सबको जंतु बोलते. जायते इति जंतु. जीवम यस्मिन् अस्ति सह जंतु. सौहार्दवती सर्वेषु जंतुषु. When you have that suhridayatva to all the jantu, that every jantu should be safe and secured, happy and comforted, and evolving, unobstructed. ये तीनों चीजें सेफ सिक्योर्ड हो जाए, हैप्पी कंफर्टेबल हो जाए और आराम से इवॉल्व होते रहे. If these are there, then we are called as Sauharda. And that is an outcome of Shamashalini. Such person is called Sujana. For that person, Paramam Tattvam, the supreme truth, the reality, which is even difficult for comprehending intellectually, even though after studying so many Shastras, that Paramam Tattvam Swayameva Prasidati. By itself, it becomes a prasanna and it reveals to that person. So that intuitive power will come to such person whose mind has Shama, expresses Hruda to everyone, then he'll be able to apprehend. It's like a puzzle. The answer is there in the puzzle only, but it is our puzzled mind doesn't allow us to find the solution in that puzzle. What is the test in that puzzle, isn't it? There's nothing to do with the picture there. While solving the puzzle, picture remains the same. Our puzzled, disturbed, distracted mind is brought to that single pointed state of being wherein the solution in that puzzle, which is already there, is caught. The moment it is caught, it is solved. In the same way, where is the Paramatatva not there? When is the Paramatma Tattva not there? Where it is in everything and being, every time, that alone is there. But we are puzzled in our mana. But the Shama and our Suhridata to the entire beings brings our puzzled mind to such an intuitive power level that it will be so conspicuously obviously seen. Like when we open the eyes and if the eyes are good and intact, sufficient light is there, how clearly we see the objects in front of us. Unambiguous, very clear. क्या क्या कहाँ दिखता है. So to a person who is having the Shama, who is a Sujana, who is Hruda to everyone, that power comes to that intellect, intuitive, and everything is Rupa Nama. Superimposed on the substratum. Substratum is pure Satchita. That Satchit is not an object, that is me only. In me, the pure Satchidananda Paramatma, this Panchakosha Upadhi, which is like a subject, and the whole world, which is an object, both are projected. दृष्टा दृश्य दोनों एक ही दृक् स्वरूप सच्चिदानंद आत्मा में आरोपित है. एंड दैट दृक् स्वरूप आत्मा ही मैं हूं. इट इज सो सिंपल डायरेक्ट फॉर दैट पर्सन. लाइक वंस द पजल इज सॉल्व्ड, यार मैं कहाँ कहाँ ढूंढ रहा था, कितना टेंशन ले रहा था, वो तो इतना आसान है. नहीं, समटाइम्स व्हेन यू सर्च फॉर समबडीज हाउस, नॉट लाइक टुडे द गूगल, घूमते गए इधर उधर, especially in the areas which are clustered houses are there. गलियां बहुत सारे हैं, है ना. एक आधे घर होते थे, but children, grandchildren, they grew, and then the land is divided and so many houses are made, each one according to his own land and choice. ना कोई plan, ना कोई कुछ. So घूमते रहते हैं तलाश घर के लिए. Then suddenly you find the house by some instruction. अरे इधर ही तो है बाबा, इतना easy पता चलता. All scientific investigations, how much efforts they take. With all the efforts, when it is recognized, it is here only all the time. So too, everywhere truth. A pure-hearted one sees it. The Nachiketas, the Prahladas, these are the ones who are Shamitamana, who are Sujana, who is Sarvajantushu Sauharda. Therefore, Swayameva Prasidati, the Paramam Tattvam. See? Swayameva Prasidati. The reverse of it is more important than the direct thought. What is the reverse of it is, if we are not Sujana, if we have not made ourselves Suhrada to Sarvajantu, if we have not brought our mana to Shamidastiti. Any number of gurus we go, any number of lives, listen to any number of shastras, forget about revelation of the truth, but the understanding of the truth also will not happen to us. That's why always it is the qualification first. Once we are qualified, definitely we are given for what we are qualified. If not qualified, even given, we can't take it. We will misuse it even if it is outer objects. So the qualification is Prashanta Mana, Shamita Mana. So Shamashalini, Sarveshu Jantushu Sauhardavati, Sach Sujane, Paramam Tattvam, Swayameva Prasidati. एंड कुछ श्लोक पहले भी आगे आने वाले चेत चार श्लोक में दिस प्रशमित मन हाउ इट अट्रैक्ट्स द पीपल्स लव रेस्पेक्ट ऑल ऑफ दैट आल्सो इज बीइंग एक्सप्लेन्ड such a powerful thing it is. Now those great saints of the highest order, not only they reached the self, but they have love for all the beings. How they attract millions of people even after they leave Sharira after a long time. Because of this, Shamitamana, Sauhartha, leading to the truth realization. And they, because of the Shamitata and Suhurtata, they have become Sujana. People of all creeds go to them. Wonderful it is, no? Highest thing if we can achieve in our life is Shamitamana. Ah, beautiful. Now the see the next slokas. That's what I said. Next sloka itself बता रहे मातरीव परम यान्ति विषमाणि मृदु निज विश्वासमिह भूतानि सर्वाणि शमसा शालिनी. See what a beautiful thought it is. Quite have a peaceful mind to listen it. He says Vishamani and Mrudini cha. Mruduni. Vishamani means highly disturbed, arrogant, rank, materialistic, rank, negativity oriented people. Vishamani. Mruduni, very loving, kind, well-hearted people. Both of them, Vishwasam ihayanti. They have such a perfect Vishwata and Shanti. And how much Vishwasa and Shanti they have? Matari iva. Like, can anybody imagine, even in dream, that the mother is harmful? Is there anybody who cannot go without doubt to his mother? कितना श्रद्धा विश्वास होता है माता के प्रति. She will give her life to save our life, not the other way around. तो जैसे अपने माता के प्रति हम विश्वास रखते हैं, वैसा ही whether the person is good or bad, both of them will develop or have that much Vishwasa to this Vyakti with Shama. So direct thought, Matari iva param Vishwasam yanti Vishamani mrudunicha. Both type of beings, whether they are human or even animals. So Bhutani Sarvani, all the beings, that's what Shama Shalini. A person who has got Shama, Sarvani Bhutani, all beings, whether they are animals, whether they are human being, they are all serpents, reptiles, mosquitoes, जो भी जीव है, कोई उसमें विषम है, कोई मृदु है. The visham are the tigers and lions, the mrudu are the deers and those cows and all of them. You see that example of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu of this time, Lord Krishna, etc. of that time. How the tigers, lions, reptiles, serpents, all the deers, everyone will follow him when he takes Lord Krishna's name, moves towards Vrindavan. What a beauty, you know. So Shama Shalini, toward the person with Shama, Sarvani Bhutani, all beings, whether they are Vishamani, whether they are Mruduni, all of them, Param Vishwasam Ihayanti. They have such a Shraddha in him that he will not harm us, he will do good only to us. Matariva, like have the faith in the mother. Like Hanumanji says, when he sees विभीषण जी, साधु ते होई न कारज हानि. वाह. सी वी ऑल तरसते रहते हैं हम, लोग हमें प्यार करें, हमें विश्वास करें, हमसे जुड़े. These are all futile efforts. You need not struggle for them at all, not required. Just develop the Shama, we'll have that type of power, like the lotus again. It need not give any invitational letters, aao karke. If it just blossoms from within with the resources available and expresses the beauty of color and the nectar and the fragrance uninvited, all the bees come to that lotus or gulab. The blossoming from within is Shamashalini. Matariva, when that word is said now here, itna anand aaya pad karke. As much we trust our mother, so much they all beings trust him. Whether they are Vishamani, they are Mruduni. Shamashalini, the one who has got Shama. So Shamashalini, Sarvani Bhutani, Vishamani and Mruduni cha, Param Vishwasam Yayanti, Matari Iva. Like in the mother, we have the Shraddha. And he also, that Shama Yukta Vyakti, he has got that motherly Vatsalya to all the beings, which is said in the earlier shloka, Sauhardavati Sarveshu Jantushu. And what is the Suhrudatha? We have already seen. All have to be safe and secured, happy and comfortable, and evolving continuously. वाह, ये सुहृदयता हमको एंड उसमें सब आना चाहिए. नो डिस्कशन ऑफ कास्ट, क्रीड, रिलीजन, जेंडर, जाति, कुछ भी नहीं. मनुष्य, पशु, पक्षी, वनस्पति, उसमें पशु में जितने भी क्रूर एनिमल हो, मनुष्य में जितने भी दुष्ट हो, दैट्स ऑल देयर प्रॉब्लम. आई एम ए साधु. Sadhu will look for, pray for, try for the safety, security of all, happiness and comfort of all, evolution of all. So Matariva. Then next shloka, again jise narasayana panena na lakshmya linganena cha tatha sukham avapnoti shamena antaryatha manaha. Antari shamena manaha yatha sukham avapnoti. The mind gaining the happiness because of the Shama is much more, and that is not obtained by the Rasayanapana Lakshmi Alingana. So how much ever Rasayanas, no, nowadays people go for all variety of drinks and all. The Lakshmi Alingana is enjoying the wealth or enjoying any the other sukha etc. उससे जो सुख मिलता है, that is nothing in compared with the sukha obtained by the mind, which is Shamita. This is permanent. Again, they are all conditional. Isn't it? Manashanti is an permanent, unconditional sukha. Other are conditional. Conditions are not in our hands all the time. So, na rasayana panena, na lakshmi alinganena cha, tatha sukham avapnoti, yatha shamena antari manaha. Manaha tata sukham na apnoti. Rasayanapanena Lakshmi Alinganena Yatha Shamena Apnoti. Shamitamana Sukha is more and more than the Rasayanapana Lakshmi Alingana. Here Rasayanapana is a very philosophical, पौराणिक way of explanation. The Rasayanapana में हमेशा रहने वाला है Indra. Indra always in that Rasayanapana. Because he got the Indra pada for that bhoga only. When he is a human being, he has done all the yajnas, so that as an Indra, he can have that Rasayana Pana. That Rasayana in other language is called a Surapana. Surapana का अर्थ ही सुर लोग दुख करते हैं पान. Sura means devata, Sura is Rakshas. तो Rasayana Pana means Indra. Lakshmi Alingana is technically Vishnu Bhagavan. So Vishnu and Indra, the happiness which they have, more than that is the happiness of a being, whoever is having that shamasthiti of their mana. because रसायन कभी हजम होगा नहीं होगा, मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, क्वालिटेटिवली क्वांटिटेटिवली होता है कि नहीं. कभी कभी शुगर के केन जूस के लिए आप जाते हो, एंड दैट डे ऑल द शुगर केन इज वेरी वेरी raw, therefore you won't get a taste at all of it. कभी होता है ना, इस होटल में खाए के जो बहुत बढ़िया था पिछली बार, अब इस बार होगा नहीं बिकॉज द कुक्स हैव चेंज्ड. Lakshmi Alingan also. Lakshmi always she may not be in her mood, है ना, to give that prema. She also will have a fever or a problem or any other work. It's all conditional, no? But the Shamitamana is could dance and ecstasy of a person with absolutely Shamitamana is inexplicable it is. So न रसायनपानेन न लक्ष्मी आलिंगनेन च तथा सुखम अवाप्नोति यथा शमेन अंतरि मनः. मनः अंदर का मन शम से जो आनंद पाता है और किसी में नहीं. Therefore, instead of doing all yajna upasana to become Indra or even to go to Salokya Mukti, Sahijya Mukti with Vishnu, best is what? हमारा मन को पूरा शमित बनाओ. So much that it is functionally there when required. Else, it has gone and we are in the Atma Anubhava स्थिति. व्यवहार के लिए शुद्ध आत्मा ही मन का परिवर्तन लेकर पर व्यवहार किया, खत्म हो गया. अगेन बैक टू that much Shamita Mana. Like the best example I feel is तोता, है ना, जो people have, they have people ज्योतिषी बताते हैं तोते के द्वारा. That तोता is in the पिंजरा and there all the cards are there. 1 रुपए, 2 रुपए, 20 रुपए, 30 रुपए. So the people come. So 10 rupees is given, whatever आजकल rate. He opens the door तोता का. It comes out and takes out one card, leaves it and goes inside पंजरा. बस. Nothing it has. So to the mind, coming out to do any work, other than that, it's absolutely quiet. No, to catch this point of what Vaashishtha is saying, first of all, you have to understand that the whole world is nothing but in the mind. It is a chaotic, confused, restless mind is the one which is creating all problems. ये basics हमको पहले समझना है. Like, where are you for me? Are you not in my mind? Then you are my friend or my enemy. Where is that thought? It is in my mind only. Therefore, I am attached to you or averse to you. Where is that? In my mind only. Therefore, I will scold you or love you. Where is that? In the mind only. How to scold? It is in the mind. How to love? It is in the mind. And when you reciprocate, where do I experience it? In the mind only, no? If you say, yes, Swamiji, I also hate you. or love you. कहाँ मिलता है? मन only. Man, mind is enfolded like in Nidra. Where is the world? Stula Sukshma. It's only when again mind gets unfolded that we have the Jagra Swapna. Entire gamut of samsara is in front of us. आप भटकते जाओ, लटकते जाओ. संसार है स्वप्न तुल्य होय. Very clear, na? If this is understood, then we understand. Oh, when the mind is quietened, the whole world. मन चंगा तो कटौती में गंगा. नहीं तो गंगा भी गंधा देखेगा. मन चंगा नहीं है तो. Changa is this Shamitamana. Bring the mind to your control. Let it not have any thoughts, any imaginations, any kalpanas, any projections which were wrong habits given to it. Like you allow the children to develop wrong habits, they can't be in our control once. So too, in an office, the boss allows the subordinates to have the wrong habit of coming late, not doing the work well, they get spoiled. So too, if we allow our mind, it will have all wrong habits. ये सब habitual है. Okay, think about it. Very important thought it is. Somehow if this clicks to us and we try and bring our mind to Shavasthiti, हो गया खेल बता. बस संसार नहीं है अभी. There is no problem, dukkha to such person. Done? Now the next one. Sarvadhivyadhicharitam krantam trishna varatraya manah shamamrita sekaihi samashvasaya raghava. Oh, what a beautiful advice Vaashishtha is giving. Ah, from so many lives for all of us. We tortured our mind tortured us. Now to that tortured, miserable mind, Dukhi mind, give it the Shama Amrita. With that Shama Amrita taken, when the mind is consoled, quietened, the result is you are the mind. Therefore, you will also be absolutely quietened and controlled, calmed down. He says, Sarva Adi, Sarva Vyadi Chalitam. Chalitam, always disturbed and agitated. Because of the adi, the mind's disturbances, agitations, that percolates the body, therefore the body also weak and all. So sarva adi or vyadi say chalita mana. Like when you say a terrible scene of an accident or floods, in the सारे घर वगैरह जा रहे उखड़ के, ये फर्स्ट सीन देखते हैं मन चलित होता है कि नहीं? अरे यार व्हाट आई एम सीइंग. सो टू आदि व्याधि से हमेशा चलित और मन. First. Second, Krantam. The Krantam is always in that Kranti means mutilated. है ना, दुखी किया गया. क्रांतम. लगा आप चल रहे हो रास्ते पे, रास्ते में कांटे हैं, शीशे हैं, एक एक कदम पे दुखी होता है. That is called as Krantam. Third one is what? Trishna Varatraya. Another thing is the skin disease of Trishna. Varatra means the leprosy type of disease which comes to the body. खुजली का कोई रोग कहो, तृष्णा नामक खुजली मन में. हाँ, वो खुजली ऐसी होती है ना, यू डोंट खुजलाओ यू विल बी सो रेस्टलेस एंड करोगे देन इट विल जस्ट ब्लीड ओनली. है ना, दैट सम डॉग्स यू कैन सी देम ना, इतने खुजलाते खून निकलता रहता है. वी हैव दैट तृष्णा वरत्र, तृष्णा खुजली वी हैव. We have kranta means akranta means every movement something or the thing is troubling our mind and adi vyadi. Okay, such manah, us मन को shama amrita sekai, with the sprinkling water of shama amrita sekai samashvasaya, bring it to coolness, bring it to calmness. Hey Rama, Shamamrita Sekaihi Samyak Ashvasya Raghav. You know, big building or something burning, 20 fire engines come, they put at water, that fire slowly quietened. है ना, जल से सेचकम, है ना, सेकहा जब करते हैं तो क्वाइट हो जाता है. सेम वे क्षमा अमृत सेक मीन स्प्रिंकलिंग. With the sprinkling of the Shama Amrita Jala, Samyak Ashvasaya. Now, how kind, compassionate here, Sri Vaashishtha ji, to tell us, Bhaiya, your Vishamita Mana only is a cause of the Krantam, the Adi, the Vyadi, the Trishna named Vara. You are suffering because of your own uncontrolled mind, mismanaged mind. Bring it to Shamasthiti. क्या उसके लिए कितना भी तपस्या करना पड़े, त्याग करना पड़े, सब करेक्ट. But bring it to Shama, then you will see the ashvasana which it gets. All these things put in simple words of our layman's language is what? There is nothing in the world for which we have to be disturbed in our mind, miserable in our mind. Whether something happens to us or others unexpected, or something never happens to us or others expected. If you want to put it in our own language, a common man's language, one can have that mind stamina or sorry, stability to be stable, not to be disturbed for anything. That's by choice. And to be peaceful, to be happy is a choice. And peace and happiness go together. Shanti and Sukha. It's a choice. There's no problem at all, yet we can be disturbed and miserable. And with all problems around, still trying to find solution wherever, if not accepting, one can remain Shanta and Sukha. Example of the old type ladies and present ladies. Old lady, Umar Pacha Chalisa, every problem. Mother-in-law problem, money problem, 4-5 दर्जन बच्चे होते हैं, and the husband is very funny fellow, angry cranky, but she is शांत, no problem at all. ठीक है, She learns the art of first balancing her mind, then responding. सासू माँ डांटती है, माफ कीजिए सासू माँ, she just does the work. She will not allow it to disturb her mind because she is valuing the mind's peace. She accepted कि ये घर ऐसा ही है, लोग ऐसे, इनको कोई सुधार नहीं सकते, चल मैं डिस्टर्ब नहीं होएगी. Husband also shouts, he says, माफ कीजिए जी, बस. बच्चे चिल्लाते, बच्चे रुकना बेटा दे रहा हूँ. Wow, she has learned that. And no facilities those days. इतना दूर जाके पानी ले आओ, कपड़े धोना, कपड़े का मशीन नहीं, कुछ नहीं. क्या होता था उनका. अब आजकल the women of today, women only men, no reason but she will be miserable and they blame husband. तुम्हारे वजह से मेरा दुख है. आई इज वरीड, मैं क्या किया मैंने. ये तुम कुछ नहीं किए इसलिए मैं दुखी हूँ. अरे कुछ करो तो दुखी, नहीं करे तो व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग. या आई हैव चोजन टू बी दुखी. You know that, why are you not talking? ठीक है, he talks. Why can't you keep quiet? By choice it is peace and happiness. We have to learn these small little tips and अपने आप को बचाना है. Save your skin first of all by becoming angry, disturbed, or by insisting or by expecting from people. Nothing is going to change. तिनका भर का भी फर्क हमारे कारण बनने वाला है कहीं. कोई फर्क नहीं अलबत्ता, बस. नथिंग फर्क. our presence, our tension, our चिल्लाओ, कोई ऐसे धूल मिट्टी की तरह लोग फेंक देते हैं. And we only sweat and pant and take all initiatives to do the loka uddharana and all that. सब नौटंकी है. कुछ नहीं होता इस जगत में. शांत. Isn't it? Loved this shloka. सर्व आदि सर्व व्याधि चलितम मनः क्रांतम मनः तृष्णावरत्रया मनः क्षमा अमृत से कहीं हे राघव समाश्वासय. It's your job. It's your mind. You can't afford to make it further degraded or suffering. And you are with that, you get tired and exhausted. है ना. जिस घोड़े पे आप जा रहे हो, उस घोड़े को इतना मारा पीटा भूखा रखा, अब कहो उसको यार अब ले जा मुझे इधर उधर, कैसा ले जाएगा वो. द घोड़ा इज आवर माइंड. है ना. इंद्रियास और घोड़ा अदर थिंग. बट यहाँ क्योंकि माइंड पे सवार होकर ही हम जो भी करना करते. अब उसको सूखा रखा, दुखी करा, इतना करके आप वेयर विल यू गो. यू कांट टू फाइंड द पीस और हैप्पीनेस. नेक्स्ट श्लोका विल सी. यत्करोषि यदश्नासि शमशीतलया धिया तत्रातिस्वदते स्वादु नेतरत्ताथ मानसे अदर्स. हे ताता, माय डियर सन, चाइल्ड, प्यारे. श्री राम जी को एड्रेस कर रहे हैं वशिष्ठ जी कि यत करोश, वट एवर यू डू, यद अश्नासि, वट एवर यू कंज्यूम, बाय व्हाट, शम शीतलया धिया, with the buddhi which is absolutely shitala because of shama, the quietening of the mind. Whatever you do, whatever you consume, tatra atiswadate swadu manase. In that mind, that doing and that consuming is atiswadate, will be giving more and more swadu and ananda na itarat. अब ये तो भाषा में ही थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, लेकिन अदरवाइज this thought even a child of 5th class also understands it. Isn't it? बच्चा भी ये बात समझता है कि नहीं. When my mind is disturbed, even the panchabaksha parama anna, very tasty food also is kept in front of me. Can I enjoy it? मन खराब है तो अच्छा भोजन भी स्वाद नहीं दिखता. On the other hand, है ना, like the man is disturbed coming from the office. The wife had made 5 items to eat, but he won't enjoy it because mind disturbed. On the other day, he has really come with calm, peaceful mind. एक सब्जी चावल ही बना है, he says, अरे मजा है इसी में. वही कटौती में गंगा वाला. अश्नाति का एग्जाम्पल हमने दिया. सो टू करोशी, any karma done by like you have in the class. If your mind is Shamita, your action of listening to this satsang is Swadu, very happy. Your mind is disturbed for any reason. That day the class will be so heavy, loaded, miserable. Or any work, your duty you have to do. You have to go to the shop or market or any work करना है. Like आपके servant, आपने डांटा और उसका मन दुखी हो गया. Do you think he will do that job happily? He will doing मजबूरी से करेगा. Other day you gave him some बख्शीश, so happy. अब देखो बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, enjoy doing the work. So यत करोषि यदश्नासि. Whether whatever you do or whatever you consume, etc. etc. ऐसे प्रसंगों में दो एग्जाम्पल देते हैं तो टू ऑल अदर थिंग्स यू हैव टू अप्लाई इट. ओके. शमशीतलया धिया with the buddhi quietened, cooled down because of the shama. With the buddhi cooled down because of shama, whatever you do, whatever you consume, tatra atiswadate swad. The taste of it, the joy of it is much, much more naitarat. Not the other way when the mind is not shamita. The best place you go, but you won't enjoy. Best action is there in front, you can't enjoy. Like child भी हो दुखी है तो उसको अब इतना बढ़िया गाड़ी दो, खिलौना दो, he will cry. But वो शांत है तो small little thing, he will be very happy. Everywhere we see this one. So by each of the shloka, what is he saying? Whatever you are performing, consuming in this world, whatever, पहले मन को शांत रख, शम को पाओ. In the decency and dignity of absolutely quiet and mind, respond to the world as it's required. The other thing called as reaction to the world, don't have it. A Shamita Mana responds to the world. A non-Shamita, uncontrolled or unquieted mind reacts to the world. In response, there is joy in this life. Where there is reaction, there is only misery. Somehow, not knowing this principle, right from beginning we trained our mind to react only. Therefore, we suffer, may instigate others also to react, they also suffer. There's nothing in this world to react for. Just there's an issue. There's not even issue, there's only a situation. Everything is situation. Situation becomes issue becomes problem becomes crisis. All mismanagement of the mind. Whether it's their international wars kaho or domestic misunderstandings kaho, why they come up to that level of talak karenge? There's nothing such a big things. A small mind is not quieted, that's it. Then the situation became issue and became problem and became crisis. So yat karoshi yad ashnasi shama shitalaya dhiya tatra atiswadate swadu. That will be more tasty. The doing will be enjoyable. Then so too, that consumption also enjoyable. Neither. When you do an artwork, painting, शांत मन से करोगे तो you will enjoy your work. अब फ्रस्ट्रेटेड माइंड से पिक्चर बनाएंगे तो अपने चेहरे की तरह दिखेगा. Isn't it? Anything to be done, anything to be here. Yadashnasi means anything you take for ourselves or give it to others. Whether you do it or you get it. Both of them should be with Shama Shitala Dhi. Some people by birth they have this quality. पिछले कितने जन्मों में किए होंगे. And this person is troubled by everyone at home, but he never troubles anyone. Such a great people they are. Salutation उनको. Even in their scolding, there is softness. Others don't feel it's a scolding. They feel it's only suggestion. वाह क्या मजेदार है ना. The other fellows by birth only they are भयंकर राक्षस. No shama in the mind. As I told you, there's no problem at all, and that's why he's suffering. अरे कोई समस्या नहीं क्यों रो रहा है. कोई समस्या नहीं, मैं इसलिए रो रहा हूँ. Why are you crying where there's no problem? I'm crying because there's no problem. You know, these fellows' case and a case of a doctor where no patient goes to him are same. And that talk patiently like a patient, doctor is seated. क्या हुआ डॉक्टर साहब इतने दुखी बैठा कोई पेशेंट नहीं आया मतलब इसको खुश करने के लिए किसी को बीमारी होती है ना ही इज हैप्पी व्हेन 100 पीपल कम आज मैंने 100 लोगों को दवाई की मतलब to make him happy 100 people have to suffer the disease. It's a very rare doctor who can say I'm so happy today not even one patient came. That means everybody is healthy. बट होता है क्या वो लायर बैठा है लॉयर यार आज खुश हूँ मैं एक केस भी नहीं आया मेरे पास मीन्स देयर आर नो इश्यूज in the society for the people to fight our heart that they have now come to me. बढ़िया है कि नहीं ओनली इन वन प्लेस आई हैव सीन एक डॉक्टर के यहाँ दो जगह देखा मैंने while returning you know you have gone into the chamber all treatment जो पीछे से वापस जा रहे हैं वो वहाँ एक्सिट के टाइम वहाँ लिखा रहता है कृपा करके आप अपना ऐसा ख्याल रखिए कि आप दोबारा हमारे यहाँ मत आइए वाह वेरी काइंड डॉक्टर इज प्लीज टेक केयर ऑफ योर सच वे यू नीड नॉट कम टू अस अगेन दो जगह मैंने देखा एक दो जगह हाँ यस आई रिमेम्बर डन यत् करोषि यदश्नासि शमशीतलया धिया तत्र अतिस्वदते स्वादु न इतरत्तात्मा. Now how much important is this education? Then all other educations and all unwanted informations we are gathering in our chip, filling the chip our intellect with that nonsense that there is no place for this knowledge. Whereas this is more important. घर में पूरा कचरा भर दिया अच्छी चीज लगाने के लिए जगह ही नहीं. So in our mind, all dushta people we have put, no place for sadhu santa. So too, for this holy sacred knowledge, there is no space in our mind, intellect. It's filled with all unwanted information. ऐसे आंख बंद करो. How many other informations in the mind? And just now, 2 minutes back, we listened this thought. अब वो याद है क्या? वो सब निकाल के ये knowledge को भरना है हमारे बुद्धि में. And it should become आचरण. आज से we will value one thing. The peace of mind is the thing which will not sell for anything, not compromise for anything. Peace of mind is not a lazy mind. It is active, it is dynamic, it is doing its upasana, sadhana, it is doing its duties outside, seva, सब चल रहा है. ये तो is a beauty of life. Life expresses as service. वो तो चलता रहेगा. And yet, the Shamita Mana is a matured mind. That maturity of mind is only two. There is nothing to be gained, there is nothing to be lost. And how do you achieve to that level? Only when you understand that the whole world is illusion. And how do you understand it? When you understand the reality. Like when you know the rope as rope, there is no snake real. Where will be the fear of the snake or wanting to catch the snake? A snake charmer wants to catch it. Other person is afraid of snake. Both want to be there. When we realize that snake is delusion, how do you so? Do so when you know the reality, the rope. Even if the experience has not come to us half the truth, in Shamita Mana. Like I told you in one of the classes today, our classmate, every day so many things are happening in the world. Floods are there, cyclones are there, people मर रहे हैं, घर टूट रहे हैं सारा. आज कल मैं 1 घंटा देखा है सारे और चाइना में और दूसरे देशों में ये वो. ओनली वन दैट वाज गोइंग ऑन दैट ऑल दिस जो तबाही भगवान कर रहे हैं ओनली टू से दैट दे आर ऑल नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू यू. You only spoil the nature out of your greed. Learn to live in need, not greed. You will not trouble me, I will not trouble you. बिना मुझे पूछे तुमने मेरे को तबाह किया और तुम्हारे को बिना पूछे मैं तुमको कर रहा हूँ. I was only listening, learning that lesson. You never asked me the nature. Doing everything. Where all the floods are coming, only one. All those places are द रिवर्स, द रिवलेट्स एटसेट्रा। उसको कब्जा करके लोगों ने घर बनाया, और जब पानी बहेगा तो निकल जाएगा वो सारा फिर। एंड वी ब्लेम द प्रकृति इज इन इट्स ओन नेचर। उससे नाश, प्रकृति से नाश नहीं होता। लेकिन ये बंदा पानी में बह गया, बंदा को पानी ने नहीं बहाया, पानी बह रहा था। दिस बंदा बेवकूफ, ही वाज देयर, हु टोल्ड हिम टू गो देयर। अब लैंडस्लाइड हो गया, इतना मरे। लैंडस्लाइड ने किसी को नहीं मारा, लैंडस्लाइड होना था, ये बंदा क्यों गया उधर? In all natural calamities, we only go there to get kicked. I was observing all these things. And our greeds and all spoil the nature so much that it is just teaching us a lesson. And mutual quarrels, mutual negativities, all that power, somewhere it has to release, you know. वो कहाँ रिलीज होगा? नेचर में होगा। Thank God in India we do Ganpati Puja and this, that, although we do mechanically. एटलीस्ट भगवान गणपति से यार मेरे को याद तो रख रहे, थोड़ा कृपा होता है, विघ्न निकाल देते। गुड, करोड़ों लोग कर रहे हैं, और डीपली इंटेंसली करें तो होल वर्ल्ड कैन बिकम पीसफुल एंड रिक्वायर्ड आल्सो। एंड आई वाज थिंकिंग, एज वी आर डिस्कसिंग द मॉर्निंग क्लास आल्सो, पूरा पृथ्वी भी इतना छोटा है, वो लाइक के परमाणु, राई के टुकड़े से भी छोटा है वो, इन द होल कॉस्मोस। फॉर द एंटायर कॉस्मोस, ये पृथ्वी, इसके ऊपर के 850 करोड़ मनुष्य एंड अनगिनत जीव, रहे या ना रहे फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता। बिकॉज द सेल्फ इज इनफाइनाइट, मैटर इज इनफाइनाइट, मैटर सेल्फ एक्सप्रेसिंग द मैटर इज द बीइंग्स, इट डजंट मैटर इफ इट एक्सप्रेसेस और नॉट। क्या फर्क पड़ता है? सेल्फ इज इंटैक्ट, मैटर इज इटर्नली चेंजिंग। सम मैटर अलाउज द डिविनिटी टू एक्सप्रेस, सम डजंट, उसका कोई फर्क ही नहीं है। Anyway, they are all mystical thoughts, but the point is, Shamitamano. Done? Yat karoshe dashnasi shamashitalaya. Then, Shamamrita rasachannam mano yam eti nirvritim chinnani abhi ittaya angani manye rohanti raghava. He says, once you master the Shama and are reveling in that, and yet, because of some or the other reasons, when the outer and inner disturbances come, they won't stay for long. They go away, back to the mind will be in the Shamasthit. Like two people have the deep understanding with each other, trust with each other. You know, deep. In between an issue based, some problems come. They won't stay for long, ना? कुछ घरों में ना तो मियाँ बीवी बहुत समझदार है, मेच्योर, प्यार है दोनों। कभी कभी होता है दूसरे तीसरे बंदे के कारण लड़ाई, but they just balance again, they drop that and they come together. है ना? Most of the things. Some आजकल के बिगड़े हुए all these youngsters, therefore they become so strongly egoistic that he should say sorry to me and he says she should say sorry to them. Then Bhagwan says sorry because इस दोनों को मैंने मिलाया। ये नालायक पन है आजकल, not those days. And an intelligent Swami, when the wife and husband go to him separately, complaining about each other. He is so intelligent. He'll take dakshina and fruits from both of them. He will not give any solution. Because he knows that it get temporary heavens. And if you talk in favor of one or the other, both come together and they will take your prana out. The intelligent Swami never involves in pati patni jagda. She comes and says, Swamiji, आप डांटो मेरे सामने उनको. And the moment he starts saying, he says, Swami, no, I have the only one right on him to scold. And tell the wife also, the husband loves. He says, Swami, ऐसे बहुत किया मैंने, कभी बदलने वाला नहीं है. ये सब अनुभव से होता है. ठीक है, he is right, you are right. The best thing you have done is come here. अभी लड़ाई जो थोड़ा for some time postpone करो, अभी भगवान का नाम लो. Isn't it? Anyway, Shamitamana, even problems come, they won't last longer. So Shama Amrita Rasa Achanna Manaha Yam Nirvruti Meti, that peace and tranquility. Chinna api Taya Angani Manye He Raghava Rohan. Mhm, mhm. For some reason, temporarily even it goes, again it comes back. Because the basic thing called as the quietening of the mind, that maturity you got it. Well, good driving when you know. Suddenly road थोड़ा इधर उधर है, फिसल गया. Again you bring the vehicle back onto the road. You know the art of driving ना, इस तरह से. Like in gymnastics and all, so much practice they do. थोड़ा सा करते हुए एक सेकंड फिसल गया, again they are back and again they do it. This is the beauty. And like this, we have some 20 more shlokas. 2 days we'll study them. एक दिन में नहीं हो पाएंगे, हो गए तो हो जाने दो कल. How many we have seen today? 8-9 श्लोक देखे. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदम पूर्णात् पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. शांति. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. थैंक यू. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेम अविद्युतो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव महद्वस्य मंगल गुरुना ब्रह्मलोका देवी दानंदो गुरुभगवान. बोल से सिया रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री वाष्मा रामायण शास्त्र की जय. अष्ट विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. हज गए आनंद की जय. राम पार्वती मते. हर हर महादेव. हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन. गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय. राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवा उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की सनातन धर्म की वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. थैंक यू. That's great, friends. Be regular. Love the Shastra and Vasishtha ji. For his sake and for the sake of Shastra, come regularly. In some cases, we listen to someone because we respect them or love them. There's no reason for you to love me or respect me because you don't know me. And where there's no respect or love, that's difficult to be serious, sincere, regular. That's why when you love a Guru Mahatma जी, जाते हो सुनते हो बस, समझो ना समझो, प्यार है. अब जहाँ नहीं है तो मैं will you go. So what to do in our class? Respect Shastra, respect Vasishtha ji, respect Ram ji. उनके लिए आना. Don't look at my चेहरा. Because I can't make you impressed. We never meet each other. We can't talk each other. I am on YouTube. हम बोल रहे हैं आपको. What is the way? शास्त्र का भक्ति प्रेम रखो. Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayan. The greatest of the saints, Vasishtha ji is teaching us to none other than Rama himself. तो उस महिमा को मन में रखकर, and the topics are so sublime, so most wanted at any period of history for everyone. क्षमा बताओ किसको नहीं चाहिए, कब नहीं चाहिए, कौन से प्रसंग में नहीं चाहिए. व्यवहार में भी चाहिए क्षमा. क्षमा आध्यात्मिकता में भी चाहिए क्षमा. अपने आप के लिए भी चाहिए क्षमा. when you deal with anybody, the friends, relatives, professions, everywhere common thing is क्षमा. तो ऐसे ऐसे बढ़िया टॉपिक हम पढ़ रहे हैं. तो द रेस्पेक्ट द शास्त्र एंड द ऑथर, सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द शास्त्र एंड इवन द लिसनर और राम श्रोत, उनको प्रति आप श्रद्धा रख के आ जाओ. Then the next one we study Adishankaras. आदिशंकर भगवान श्रुति स्मृति पुराणम आलय में. Then the Purana, Skanda Purana, साक्षात व्यास जी ने दिया हमको. Then the Upanishad Parayana, direct revelation of the truth only. In our classes, I am not a jadugar to do all jadoo and all, remove your disease or get your money. ये मेरे को तो आता नहीं. बट मैं शास्त्र पढ़ते हैं, पढ़ाते हैं. अब आपका रुचि खुद पैदा करना पड़ेगा. मेरे पास कोई ऐसा जादू नहीं है. I'm all alone person. I don't believe on any other publicities and all. क्या करना पब्लिसिटी? सत्संग कर रहे हैं शास्त्र पे, और क्या है? It is the intelligence of people. It's their maturity. It needs a majority that there is someone somewhere continuously Shastra Jnana is being given relentlessly. Those are deep in understanding the beauty of this. Nobody need to invite them. We are not taking one topic and entertaining you. हम तो लगातार गुरु ऋषियों का ज्ञान शास्त्रों का गुजारे दिमाग में भेजे में Vashishtha, Vyasa, Adi Shankara, Rishi, Muni, spoken Shastras we are studying every day. Authentic, final. There is no any jadoo of mind or my siddhis or nothing doing. Purely sadhana जो है शास्त्र जो है बड़ा है. Simpler than the simplest at the same time, higher than the highest. Those who realize it, then they will be here. Join in 5 minutes.